Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's been a while since we've spoken. There's been some changes that have taken place regarding COVID protocols, and we also have some announcements to make within the company. So I thought I'd take this time for us to talk. But first, let me say something to all of you all, and that is how proud I am to be working with you. You know, there's 350 or so of us. We've been in this pandemic now for 8 months, and except for a handful of positive cases, we have stayed healthy, and that's not an accident. Everybody is doing such a great job wearing our masks, staying socially distanced when we're not at work, and staying healthy. So I want to thank all of you all for the great job that you're doing. I will also tell you that I think over the next few months, it's going to be a little tougher. I think the winter months are going to show us that our numbers are going to go up as far as positive tests. So I think it's a great time for us to redouble our efforts in making sure that we take the precautions necessary to stay healthy. Speaking of pride, I'd next like to talk a little bit about how proud I am, and I think how proud all of us are in the company that we work for. It is amazing to me in this whole year with this pandemic and the truly millions of dollars of lower revenue that First Urology has experienced this year, that the company still continues to take care of us. Not a single person laid off, not a single person furloughed. We've not missed a single paycheck. Even when we were working fewer hours, we all received full paychecks. We got extra bonuses. We got extra PTO time. Just now we've gone through the period where we're still getting annual increases, as well as the company funding a complete and full 401k contribution. I will tell you, this is amazing. When you talk to other people, nobody is experiencing what we're experiencing. And I can't tell you how proud I am to tell people that I work for First Urology. I hope you all feel the same way. I believe that you do. Now, regarding the COVID protocol, as I said, there's been some changes. There's two different lines of protocol. One is the CDC, and the other actually comes from the state. And First Urology, along with the hospitals in this area, have made the decision to follow the state's protocol. It's a little more stringent, but it certainly keeps us more safe. So let me go over what I'm referring to. So there's two types of exposure, a low risk and a high risk. Really our everyday experience at work and out and about is basically low risk exposure. We wear a face mask, we're not around people for a long period of time without our masks on or within 6 feet. We're probably around people who are positive and we don't know it, but we're safe because we take these precautions. What I'm talking about specifically is high risk exposure. That is around someone without masks on, within 6 feet, and for a period of time of 15 or more minutes. More than likely, we're talking about family and close friends. So the new protocol is this. If we discover that we have been around someone who is tested positive, here's what we need to do. The first thing we need to do is let our managers know immediately. Secondly, we must get tested. And thirdly, we must quarantine. Now, then from there we go to depending on what the test results are, as to what our next actions are. If the test results come back negative, we still must remain quarantined. And the quarantine period lasts from 14 days out from when we were in the high risk exposure situation. So if you were with somebody over the weekend and you just found out that they tested positive, that 14-day clock began ticking on Sunday. So 14 days from Sunday is your quarantine period. If you are positive, your quarantine period is 10 days from the date of the test. Now, I know that sounds a little bit crazy. Why is the quarantine period longer if you're negative than when you're positive? Well, more than likely, it won't be. By the time you find out that somebody has tested positive, you're further down the road on that 14-day quarantine period. A lot of the thinking is you more than likely, you may be negative at the time that you test, but it hasn't given a chance for your body to get the virus, and you will become positive, and then that allows you that quarantine period to get over the virus. Then, once you're done with quarantine, here's what has to happen for you to come back to work. Number one, you do not have to take another test and to get a negative test result. You have to have a reduction in symptoms, if you even have any symptoms. Many of us will be asymptomatic, but if you have symptoms, they must be reduced, and you must be fever-free for 24 hours without medication. Besides that, you're good to go. So that's First Urology's COVID protocol. The next announcements I want to talk about, one is some management announcements. I am happy to report that we have a couple of our longtime managers who are making life transitions. Linda Jeffers, our downtown and South End area manager, will be retiring at the end of this year. She is going to be doing a lot of traveling starting the first of the year, or at least when this COVID thing is over. And her and Ron plan on hitting the road just as soon as possible for that. The other announcement, change in management, is with Kathy Albertson. While she's not completely retiring, she is going to be going down to part-time. I think she's just going to be spending time playing golf and hanging out with her kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. So congratulations to Linda and Kathy. Linda's been with us for 14 years. Kathy, in fact, is listed in the computer as employee number 1. She's been with us 31 years. So congratulations to you two, and thank you all so much for everything that you've done for First Urology. A few more quick announcements. Halloween, and specifically the Halloween costume contest, is on. We'll just all be wearing masks behind our masks. So everybody, I think you haven't had a whole lot of time to start planning what you're going to do, but so just put it into overdrive and let's see how incredibly creative we can be again this year. Unfortunately, I will tell you the holiday party is off. We just won't be able to gather in this number of people by that time. So we'll just have to make sure that next year's holiday party is bigger than ever. And to close on another bit of good news, I will tell you, incredibly, our executive board has approved again this year another round of holiday bonuses. It's hard to believe that 6 weeks from now is Thanksgiving, and that's when we give out the holiday bonuses. I don't know yet what they're going to be, but they are going to be something, and another testament to what a great company that we work for. So Anyway, that's it. Any questions? We've gone over in detail with all of the managers regarding the COVID protocol, so please get with them. I know that it can be confusing. I think the main thing to remember is you know, if you find out that you've been exposed, get with them right away. So that's what I've got for everyone now. Stay safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.